What's up, everybody who may be in the building? Episode 9 of the Braincast. What's today? The 25th?
Indeed.
January kind of flew by, but then again, January was a fucking blur for me. Like I was somewhere
January
else.
done felt short as fuck and 6 months long at the same time.
Boy. But y'all know the deal. If you don't know the deal, this is the Braincast, smart asses with smart mouths. I'm the left side of the brain. This is Cedric, the creator, as well as...
Not me finna yawn. Ah! Your favorite beverage. The rights.
Oh Lord, that's hilarious. But yeah, bro, episode 9, y'all know what it is. I honestly don't know how we gonna top that last episode, man. That shit, boy. That shit is insane. But we was ahead of the curve because after we talked about it, so did everybody else. Literally the week after. At least over on the Jadeon side of things, our side of things. You know, Poggers community gonna be all over Pokemon news. My bad, Pokemon news.
Oh man.
So them niggas don't count. Like it's in my book. But oh shit, relax.
God.
Anyway.
Damn.
That was my fucking vape pen, bro. For some reason that shit only like laying down. Either way. Before we get into anything, bro, Twin, how you feeling? How you Tuesday? How was your weekend? Let's talk to the
Weekend
people.
was cool. Work was... Well, I'm not even gonna say weekend was cool. Weekend was the weekend. Oh my god.
You know, I'm tired of this shit too, bro.
The
I'm tired of
weekend
this shit
was
too.
the weekend when you know work gonna be some bullshit. Because Saturday was like... I was like, something finna happen today. And it did, just not to me. Like, that was that oracle intuition that I be having. It did happen to me, but something happened. Now, Sunday, boy, I walked in there, my shit was empty.
Damn.
Cooler.
No prep, bitch?
Like, my boss had to go to the store.
Mm.
And I'm like, what the fuck happened last night? They're like, oh, we had 3 parties.
Mm.
Okay. The fuck do that mean? Oh no. Oh, they all came in back to back. Okay. The fuck do that mean? Because I saw the parties before I clocked out. You only had a 7, an 8, and a 12.
Mm.
So what if they all came in back to back? What the fuck do that mean? So what the fuck happened last night? You know what happened last night? You got a crew full of motherfuckers that don't know what the fuck they doing. And a motherfucker
damn.
running this shit that don't know how to do an order. So now when
Yeah,
you're running
God.
out of shit
Y'all got green beans back there?
on me.
Damn, son.
So we're running out of shit because it didn't get ordered. Not because it's
Right.
getting used. Because we don't have it.
Tough.
And now all of a sudden I ain't got a prep person on Sundays because she asked for Sundays off. Like she deserve them or something. But go off.
You wildin'. Oh, man.
Like what?
Not the brewery falling apart before our eyes.
Man. Shout out to my job though. Up until I leave that bitch. Let me stop. My boss watch this podcast.
Oh, that ass.
My owner do, yeah.
Oh, shit. What's up, owner? You feel me?
He for sure watch this bitch.
Oh, that's lit. We love the big support, man. We appreciate y'all. Especially everybody who been here since episode 1. Everybody who's listening after the fact. Maybe you find us 2 years later and for some reason you felt like checking out the backlog. We appreciate every single one of y'all, man. We trying to do bigger and better things when it comes to the Braincast, man. So hopefully y'all here with it for the whole journey or whatever as we get better at this. Even though I feel like we cool, but we can get even better. You know what I'm saying?
Me.
Always space for improvement. But yeah, man, appreciate y'all listening, man. Appreciate y'all listening. I mean, it's now
I'm
me,
looking
right?
in the chat. Yes, sir. I'm looking in the chat. Ain't no way that man came in here like that after attacking me on Twitter for the past 20 minutes.
Oh Lord.
Over some shit that I didn't even do. What's up with you? Delete my meme now.
That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, dog. What kid? My weekend. Oh, the boy finally came back to streaming yesterday.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was a vibe. I thought I would have had some missteps because it's been a while. It literally has been almost a month. Literally, if I didn't stream yesterday, today would make it a month since the last time. Well, no, I lied. I did do the New Year's stream. I forgot it again. So almost a month since the boy streamed. We finally got back to it. We just throwing ourselves into the swing of things, pulling us out of the clutches of mental health complications. So we finally got back to streaming. It was cool. The folks was in there. We was vibing. We trying to switch some things up. What else? I did announce a little motivational / mental morning show I want to try to start doing next month. So that could be another thing in the rotation of what we call the content coming from this
Mindful Mondays, dare I say?
Nah, I wasn't gonna call it that. I was not gonna call it that. No, hey there. I want to go home. I want to go home now. Take me home. I don't care. Mama just dropped me off.
Bro, she just dropped you off, bro. Damn.
Bro, I'm calling mommy right now. If she had light, she can turn around.
She just dropped you off, bro. That's gonna make her even more mad. It's the fact that she gotta turn around.
It's alright. I'll take the speech on the way home. I don't want to be here. Take me home.
Sick. I'm so sick.
Nigga, I will walk. It is what it is.
I'm so sick.
She
What the fuck that happened? That you know that's what she finna hit you with.
What happened? Niggas try my life, bro. Niggas try my life, mama. Mindful Mondays, mama. No. The Mondays ain't mindful. Not at all.
Listen, Mindful Mondays because we support Black women here.
Indeed, but now we get into territory of what people can consider slander, so I'm gonna leave it there. Back to my weekend. Back to my weekend. And yeah, with people who's wondering, bro, if you know, you know. But besides that, my weekend was cool. Last night was a vibe, man. It's been a while since we did that. For folks who wasn't around, a bunch of the other homies, we just got together and we had one of those organic, just fun little get-togethers in VC, bro. Everybody had their camera on. We was all busting laughter around Fortnite. It was a vibe. It was a vibe. I love those kinds of days. So it's good to have those kinds of days, so you're reminded of the people that's around you. You know what I'm saying? Always be grateful for the people who's in your corner, man, because you never know when you'll lose them. And if there's anything that'll push people away, is you thinking that they're not there. So be grateful for the people in your circle. Be grateful for the people who may be helping you either, you know what I'm saying, in front of the bright lights or behind the scenes, whatever the case may be. Nobody has to be
very much appreciated.
Nobody has to be anywhere that they are, but they choose to be there. So you need to be appreciative of that. So I try to remind myself of that a lot, because the way my mental health is set up, ain't nobody riding for me. I'm by myself, butt naked in the street, and nobody's fucking with me. like and it sounds crazy listening to what I'm saying right now, but the thing about mental health and like anxiety and things like that, they distort your mind to believe that is fact. When you hear it now, when you're not in that mind space, it sounds left field. It sounds crazy. Take the heck. But when those emotions are roaring, you know what I'm saying, your anxiety or whatever you may be dealing with is at full blast, all of that sounds 100% normal, which is bad. It's terrible. So, which is the reason why I want to start this little motivational, well, I don't want to say motivational, I feel like it's more like mental talks, but we'll just call it like a little mental talk morning shows on Mondays and stuff like that. So you have that weekly reminder to, you know, get your mind together, but help put everybody's mindset as well as myself in the right, you know, the right level to start the week off. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try and see if we can get that started next month. I'm gonna see if people are interested. I'm talking about it in the Discord and all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna gauge interest while we write out some of the episodes and stuff like that. So we probably have another show in the making, y'all. So of course y'all hear about it in a later episode if we're about to launch it for real, as well as some other events I've been working on behind the scenes that we're gonna get popping this year, man. We trying to get stuff moving. You know what I mean?
Get this shit bust down, popping, boy.
Because one thing I promised myself for this year is to really push, if you know what I mean. Because the thing about me is I had an epiphany too. I had an epiphany during my mental crash that sent the crash even deeper. That's why it took so long. That not self-deprecate. What's the word I'm looking for? I cause self-destruction. I do. I self-destruct. One of my self-destruct is, and I'm sure a lot of people can relate with this, that moment where you see you're starting to have some positive momentum in whatever you may be doing, and for some reason, either consciously or subconsciously, something happens or you cause something to happen to sabotage it, and now you're either on the downswing or somewhere in the mid-level, and you just like, bro, why can't I ever stay on top, and yada yada, or whatever the case is. It's because you self-destruct. A self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, I'm not gonna get 100% into it. I kind of want to do that for the first episode of the morning talk show. So we'll get more deep into that then. If you're interested in hearing that talk, stay tuned. I'll announce when we get that started for real. But nah, I definitely realized that it's something that I thought was completely something else, but it was one of those just hard looks at myself. And I was saying, it's just one of those fuck moments. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I really came into terms with it over this past week. So I'm doing something that for some reason I'm scared to do this year. I'm putting my all into it, bro.
Yeah.
We're doing everything. We're putting our all into everything. And whatever happens, but at least we know we put our all into it. You know what I'm saying? That's what matters. So I guess it's a long form answer for how my week has been. But I guess that goes into what we were talking about anyway. Our weekly reflections I can't speak English. Weekly
refractions of light. You feel me?
Indeed. Still was no light where I was. Weekly reflections for our mental health, bro. So since I kind of went into it, I guess you should go first, and I'll see if I'll add on anything else from
it
what
has
I said.
Been this weather, first and foremost, bro. I cannot stress this enough. Get your vitamin D. Okay? Get your vitamin D when you can. Even if it's just like you going outside and feeling the sun on your skin for a little bit. Let some light in your room. Something.
Right.
Because dark weather, not even just because like feeling make you not want to do nothing, it scientifically makes you sad. Like that affects that part of your brain. So
also depends on the person, because there's times for me watching the rain is very soothing.
The weather in the lovely city of Atlanta has not been the greatest for the past like month, for real. So that has added to the like downness that I get for seasonal depression. So we've been trying to counteract that when it comes to like throwing ourselves into our work and, you know, like spending time with my significant others, spending time with my community. I'm not finna fake be happy on stream, so if we don't hit that go live button, it is what it is, because that button get intimidating after a while.
Boy, that's the reason why I just threw myself into it yesterday, bro, because I was like, if I don't, sooner or later I'm gonna look up and it's gonna be like 7 months since I streamed. So
yesterday marked like 2 weeks, and I was like, ooh. Last time I went live, I told y'all we got a more inclusive schedule, and then this is the first time I've seen y'all in 2 weeks. But as far as like my mental health as a whole, lately it's been getting better.
Love that.
Because we've been checking in on ourselves. Just because everybody isn't always going to do it. People have other shit to do. And when they do, we're more grateful for it.
Boy, this is why I said we're the same person, because I think about it all the time. I'll be like, bro, how's Twin doing, bro? But then again, I don't want to overstep my boundaries and keep hounding her about her mental health. I want to be that person.
That's literally the whole reason I'm like,
that's the
I know
only
what's wrong with him. I know if it's something wrong with him. If it's something wrong with him, then I'll ask him.
All right, bro. You know what? All right, like, we need just to put that. We need to put this hatchet out in public right now on the episode. If either one of us feels that the other one may need some help, don't hesitate to reach out. Let's put this out now.
I bet.
Cause at the end of the day, sometimes, as we know, and we've talked about this before, there's some times where the other one has hit the other one up. And boy, did you save the week, because we was about to go flip some tables, bust some windows, and maybe cuss out our tenant, bro. Whether that's an actual tenant, the actual superintendent, or a parent, bro.
I don't know. No, deadass.
So
because they've been trying it lately.
So yes, I'm gonna just put that hatchet out now, bro, or put that what's the word I'm looking for? I just don't have the vocabulary. That's the reason why I just do hatchet out as far as the terminology is concerned.
Olive branch, I think, is what you're looking for.
Olive branch, yeah, but that's not. We won't go with that. We don't got time for semantics. We don't got time for semantics. So yeah, we're gonna put that out now, because it definitely helps, especially when it needs to be done. So we'll put that out there now. That's in public. You know, the folks listening in can keep us accountable.
I was gonna say, hold us accountable, y'all, because we gonna say this and then we gonna be like, I know I said that, but
boy,
I feel like you need some you time,
bro.
So
I'm telling you, those assumptions is terrible.
I swear to God, it's just PTSD from not having good people surrounding you. But anyway,
that's a fact. That's a fucking fact.
Doing that. Growing in a healthy relationship has also been good for my mental health.
I love that. I really do.
Because every relationship you think is healthy when you get into it, and then you realize it's not. But being with someone who is very much like me mentally, as far as like the past goes, and like trust issues, and not wanting to overstep boundaries and stuff like that, as far as like communication goes, but also having good communication skills, it's a tightrope to walk.
Right.
So that's that over there, and then you dealing with another one who got a whole nother set of problems, who has their own reasons for not putting out their emotions, but will put them out with you because they feel safe like that, and I love that.
Indeed. That's the move right there.
Growing with them has also helped. And then, like I said on stream yesterday, I realized when I don't look good to me, right. I'm sad.
Oh no, looking the part definitely helps.
I just decided, I was like, you know what? I cut my hair. Not because I had to, because I know community finna go up in a fucking blaze tomorrow when I turn that camera on. I cut my hair.
Right.
Because I had to. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. We finally finna dye it. Finally finna get these nose piercings. We finna help us with the semi-permanent things that I'm like, okay, these will help me look good. And then my nails come in soon and stuff like that. And it's like, just little things.
We're in the same boat, because I started it yesterday too. I said, fuck it. I was like, bro, we officially just growing the hair out.
Right.
So now we just gonna be looking into our products and shit like that to figure out what our routine's gonna be for the hair, so I could really get it together. And probably find a new barber, because just going to the regular barber I used to all these years and I go help them out. So I gotta find somebody to know how to shape up fros and shit.
Facts.
Because I feel like I want to get the fro solid first before we go do any other hairstyle, no cap. But we gonna see. We gonna see what happens. I don't give a fuck about the little side comments I'm all gotta do. When I told y'all, look, I don't know if I told this on the pod. When I first grew out my fro, I'll give this little side story. when pandemic happened, obviously everything shut down. This we're talking early 2020, spring 2020. Exactly, actually. I never thought about that. Exactly spring 2020. But
Wow.
when lockdown happened, obviously everything's closed. So obviously so are barbershops. So
Right.
without necessarily planning to, I grew out my first ever fro. I never thought that I had the skill to grow that kind of length of hair. It wasn't until like one day that I was taking a shower that I had my hair touch my nose. I was like, where the fuck did this come from? Because I've never had inches before as far as hair is concerned. So when I was low-key excited.
Time for real.
I was out here excited low-key. And I apologize for the sound in the background. But I had inches. I had an actual fro for real. Which I haven't updated my photos on like TikTok and shit. So if you follow me on social media, you can see some of the pictures for that fro. And the only reason I cut it down originally, because I wasn't gonna cut it down, but when Lil Sis from New York, which is technically my cousin, grew up together, came down from New York for vacay, and she was, greasing the boy hair, you know what I'm saying, moisturizing it and shit, and she's like, yo, well, two things. For one, we thought you was low porosity, you probably actually high porosity, and number two, shitload of split ends, bro. So I was like, damn. So I was like, you know what, I might as well just cut it off anyway. We'll get the little Caribbean folk off your back for a little bit so we can grow the hair back out and shit like that. And it wasn't until what is it? Today's Tuesday. I think it was Sunday. Yeah, the Sunday that I took off the do. And my hair was mad itchy. It's like, man, fuck it, bro. I'm gonna just go in. I'm like, I'm scratching the shit out of my scalp.
Damn.
And shit. What's going on?
Hung.
Hell yeah, been hung. I'm telling you, bro. 6'9" hands, no cap, no cap. But and you scratched it out. And for folks who ever done things with do-rags, obviously, and have short hair, we use the do-rags to lay your hair down.
Fuck.
So I scratched my hair out, so obviously it's not laying down no more. And I was like, wait, what the fuck? This kind of tall. I was like, then I started thinking, when's the last time I even went to the barbershop? I don't remember. I'm not gonna cap.
That lets you know it's been too long.
And then I'm like, you know what? At this point, bro, fuck it. The wave journey is cool and all, but the way my life's set up, I ain't got what I need to do it for real. Plus the commitment ain't set up for that. So, you know what? I'm gonna grow the hair out, because that's what mostly everybody wanted anyway. Because I remember what happened, that reaction I got when I cut my hair. People were like, you cut your hair? I said,
oh wow.
Yeah, bro, what you mean? Oh wow, you was one of them. He was like, damn, bro, I wanted you to look like this. He sent me a whole photo, yo. This other nigga.
I really did. Cause
okay.
The curly top.
He said, bro,
eyes, and you was like,
I was like, I really wanted you to turn out like that. And the only reason I was like, because I don't think I got the potential for that. No potential at all. So, but we'll see. We're gonna see. We plan on doing it, but that's a whole tangent from what you were saying. Continue. I'm sorry.
I'm pretty sure that's it.
Really? Okay.
As far as that goes.
Long story short, y'all, we working on it. We getting better, and that's what matters. We can't help y'all get better if we're not better. So we working on it, of course. We making progress. And yeah, bro, we feeling decent.
Oh man, feeling decent.
You know what I'm saying? Remember back in the day when you get knocked for shit like this? Mental health? Because, we just a bunch of complaining millennials and shit. Speaking of millennials.
Motherfucker said, go depress them dishes.
Go depress. I hate it here.
I was like, oh, okay.
Because the funny part is, you really think about it, people just thought that people just committed suicide for no reason. Wait, what? What happened?
Right. What the fuck?
What? How'd we get to this point? Who did it?
Say something.
This has to be a staged suicide. Someone must have killed them.
No, I mean, back when every suicide was a government cover up. That's not to say that some of them aren't.
Right.
But
there's something about 17 years in prison, and you can barely make it through day 5. That can push someone to that.
Listen, rest in peace to Khalif Browder. It's something about being in prison just because you can't afford to get out.
Oh man, That's crazy, dog. It's crazy.
Like
shit.
I said, rest in peace to the boy Khalif.
And then Robin Williams unfortunately took his own life, and then people could not ignore how suicide was being committed, and there had to be something to deal with it.
Had to be something.
Because outside of Robin's room, Robin Williams is one of the most brightest, hip folk that you've ever seen, for real. Look at his movies. But,
Look at every character he done ever played.
Shit.
It holds a spot somewhere. It get brought up in every conversation. Not the happiest man on earth.
Right.
Nah.
But apparently all those problems came with millennials. But
we sad about everything.
What we said about?
We sad about everything. Cause what's generational curses? Y'all made that shit up. What?
Right. Like the last 3 generations ain't been fucked up for real and not want to talk about it. But now that we sat down,
on purpose.
Now that we sat down, I was like, yo, this is not cool. And we not gonna sit here and deal with it. And y'all mad at us calling us the lazy generation, but Gen Z follows in our footsteps. Yeah, they're revolutionary.
They revolutionaries, boy.
Bro.
And I'm not gonna hold you, Gen Z, and I'm not talking to all of y'all, I'm talking to some. If you didn't feed into that, I would have no problem with majority of y'all.
Oh no, I won't have a problem with
y'all
Gen Z, period.
Y'all take that pat on the back from the same motherfuckers who you give your ass to kiss because it's well deserved.
Right.
And then you look at us like, what you mad for? What? Because this is literally just like when the younger sibling used to get in trouble and the older sibling got the whooping for it.
Exactly. It's exactly what it
is.
That's 100% what it is. And like I said before, we had no problem crawling and walking so Gen Z can run. But what you not gonna do is act like you was in the trenches doing all that. You was not in the trenches. You weren't even born yet.
You weren't born yet. You weren't born until these niggas was tired and didn't give a fuck to give out a punishment anymore. Now all they gonna do is yell. Now mind you, your words hurt just as much as any ass whooping I ever got.
Why?
If not
we ain't
more.
gonna talk about it apparently.
If not more. But you don't remember what you said, so clearly you didn't say it.
Because we gonna act like ass whoopings didn't come through with low level gaslighting.
Boy,
it's the fact way you gonna tell me to shut up, ask me a question, and ask you why I ain't answer, whoop my ass. Then when you ask me a question, I learned from the last time, I answer it, you say why you talking, then whoop my ass again. You can't win.
But now I'm grown and you want to have conversations all the time. Don't fucking talk to me,
bro.
I told my mother like a week ago. She said something slick out of the mouth, and I was like, in passing, I was like, "This is why I don't talk to you." And because you always gotta have the last word, you said, "I'm pretty sure there are other reasons." As I'm walking away, you're absolutely right. There are. Then like 3 hours later, you want to come in my room and ask, so what can we do to fix our communication? Not a damn thing.
I'm telling you, she just came from therapy. Nothing. That's a therapy reaction, bro. The only thing she forgot to say was, my therapist said.
He said, so what can we? Not a damn thing, my boy. Because every time I tell you something, you feel the need to either tell other people or use it as ammo in another situation. I'm cool. So it's bare minimum because you made it bare minimum. And no, ain't no fixing it because I've been trying to fix it since the beginning. You can fix your shit over there. I'm cool.
Right. And you see, Gen Z, I'm not gonna say y'all don't have to deal with that, but there's a good bit of y'all that have a good chance of having millennial parents or Gen Y parents. And
don't take it personally if they have bad communication issues.
Oh, not at all.
Do not take that personally because it ain't got nothing to do with you.
Because their parents went to school with our parents and they all don't know how to talk.
That's a fact.
So, like I said, Gen Z, we got no problem with y'all for real. Let's stop taking credit for what we did.
Stop taking credit for some shit that you know you didn't do.
We got our asses whooped, so y'all don't have to get your asses whooped for it. So,
fact, we tired them niggas out.
Exactly.
You're welcome.
So y'all can get the final blow. And we here for teamwork, but don't act like...
So let me tell you something. One thing I love about Gen Z, these niggas don't give a fuck about leaving a job. You hear me? And I love that because neither do I.
Shit.
Now, do they follow the mindset of you need to have one before you leave one? Most of them, yes. Most of them do. Absolutely. And the ones who don't, y'all got enough money saved in between.
Right.
So as a whole, I fuck with that. I fuck with y'all for doing that because that's how we've been trying to be wild. But them motherfuckers, once again, we the lazy generation.
Yep, man, it don't make no sense why you like avocado toast, but y'all eat that shit and that shit's healthy. Man, I'm about...
Listen.
And the thing about it is, you cusp kids, that's literally in between both millennials and Gen Z, nobody talks about y'all.
From 99 to 01.
It depends on the personality.
It depends on the personality, for real.
For all y'all,
but from 99 to,
literally.
I'm not even gonna say to 01. 01, you Gen Z. From 99 and 2000s and like late 98 babies, don't nobody talk about y'all.
Yeah, bro.
Don't nobody talk about y'all.
And that's not very cash money of us.
It's not very young money, cash money of us, because y'all are young enough. At the end of the cusp, y'all are young enough to relate to Gen Z more so, but you still know what millennials done went through because you done went through a little bit of it yourself. And the older cusp kids, y'all relate to millennials more,
right?
But y'all can understand why the Gen Zs do what they do. So y'all are like the liaisons between the two, but for some reason y'all feel like y'all gotta pick a side, and you really don't.
Not at all. But I don't blame y'all, because I said this the last time we had this Gen talk. I think we was in DC and we talked about it. I was like, if there's one thing I will give Gen Z credit for sure, is y'all not ageist like millennials are.
Absolutely not.
Millennials are quick to be like, if you're not in our generation, fuck y'all, because the way that our parents done fucked us up, and it got us to the point of it's us versus the world. So like,
facts. If you younger than me, I can't do it. And now, obviously, if you know me, it's clear, it's a couple motherfuckers specifically in the Twitch community that are like, it's like 15, 16, and I fuck with y'all heavy. I fuck with y'all heavy. That's because me and you are here. We eye to eye when it comes to majority of things, when it comes to mental things, stuff like that. Right. As far as motherfuckers that are older than me, you gotta, it's a cap. And the cap get higher every year I get older.
Yeah, I've heard that for sure. So
wait a minute.
Y'all real welcoming with a lot of people when it comes to talking about shit. But like I said, the way we was fucked up.
Wait a minute.
What happened?
Keep going. Stream might be finna cut out in a second.
Really?
Never mind. Okay. It wavered for a little bit.
Alright, we go.
Yeah, it wavered for a little bit.
Long story short, our parents beat us into us versus the world mentality. And you know what? I figured it out. It just popped into my head. This is probably what caused a divide between Gen Z and millennials. We was too busy getting beat, so we developed the us versus the world mentality. Gen Z was the little brother or sister that just wanted to play with their big sibling, but we was going through some shit, so we was like, bro, if you don't get out of my face, bro, I got stuff to deal with. You took that to heart. So by the time that you grew up, it was, you know what? Nah, we good now. I don't need you no more. We good now. So from there, back and forth between the two gens, not realizing that both sides has respect for the other and no one wants to acknowledge it. Because I'll give the thing about Gen Z with the whole thing on TikTok, when y'all like to bring back shit that we've done and act like it's new. No, but at the same time, I can tell that you admire what we did back in the day.
You put one more extra ass dance to a song that already got a dance to it, and y'all gonna have to see me. Y'all gonna have to see Me. Y'all gonna have to see me because I gotta go with Rage. Shout out to the homie Your Rage. Boy, somebody, what was he watching? He was reacting to an AMP video and somebody called the jerk a little TikTok dance. This man paused the video and went in. He said, the what? What? I'm about to throw up. I was like, oh, okay.
TikTok dance, bro.
He was like, you know how to do the jerk, the reject, the little TikTok dance? And I was like, the what?
The little TikTok dance.
He said, it's not a TikTok trend. You niggas did not make up everything. I was like, oh.
Bro.
Yeah. Let them niggas know.
That's the main problem we got with some of y'all, bro. Y'all need to stop acting like what already existed was your idea. It already existed.
Y'all got that shit down pat. Y'all are willing to take credit for anything, good or bad. We gotta stop doing that. Facts. Y'all like a terrorist organization to a point. Please.
Shit. Like Streamlabs. That's what it is. You like Streamlabs.
Please.
Y'all like fucking Streamlabs. If you know, you know.
Boy, that shit was so funny.
Oh man. But
it was so funny.
For folks who don't know, which honestly I don't think how you wouldn't know, because it's one of the biggest things that's happened in you know, tech history. Microsoft bought Blizzard, bro. They bought Activision Blizzard because, you know, Activision and Blizzard did joint. And Microsoft came over and bought both them hoes. Which, damn.
For $69 billion. That's billion with a B.
Like, if y'all understand how crazy that is.
Microsoft came in and said, hey, let me get that up off you.
Cause I don't think a lot of people know just how big Blizzard is. I'll give you something that'll help, right? So imagine if Sony bought Rockstar.
Facts.
That's the kind of deal we're dealing with right now.
As a whole, the whole thing. Not a piece of it, the whole thing. That means Sony owned all of it. And every game that it ever made. That's what Microsoft just did. And to make it funnier, right? This deal took less than 24 hours. Microsoft came up and was like, you know what? I think we're gonna get that. They said that Monday night. By Tuesday morning, they own Blizzard. 9 a.m. Tuesday morning. Here you go. Now Microsoft owns Blizzard.
And for folks who don't understand just who Microsoft just bought, we're talking about the company that owned Tony Hawk Pro Skater, Overwatch. We talking about the original Spider-Man games. We talking, what is it, Doom, Marvel Ultimate Alliance. We talking Quake. We talking the early Call of Duty games. We talking True Crime. This is a big company. Fucking Guitar Hero 2 is their shit too. Like literally. Do you hear these games I'm listing off? And there's many more.
Microsoft just made a very big, very smart purchase.
Which first and foremost, I think as of right now, all the jokes of Microsoft not having games has to stop.
No, definitely. As of right now, it definitely got to stop. I'm pretty sure the whole reason they did this because they was tired of y'all bullying them.
Boy.
Y'all bullied Microsoft into making a $69 billion purchase.
Boy, they gave up on last gen halfway to start preparing for this gen. And just started buying studios like
they did.
Crazy.
Microsoft is turning into Disney, but that's funny because I think Microsoft and Disney are partners.
Oh my god, let me find out Disney ends up owning video games. Oh my god.
I mean, they own Marvel. So
They definitely get a piece of the pie for sure.
They own Marvel and they own Star Wars. So Legos and Microsoft is constantly giving these niggas money.
Bro, it's crazy because Microsoft, like I said, Microsoft owns Overwatch now.
That's a fact.
And a lot of niggas are scared and asking question of, does that mean that Call of Duty about to be Xbox exclusive? Nah.
No.
The cross-plat games, they said they keeping them cross-plat.
It would be dumb for them to not do that.
So, nah, I ain't worried about all that. But the fact that that's even a question just shows you how crazy this purchase is. Because niggas thought this is all this shit going straight to Xbox. As well as just imagine the kind of games that's going to be, you know, starting to be developed now. Like, you know, for sure now, Overwatch 2 being released under Microsoft for sure. Because Overwatch 2 being pushed back how many times now?
Shit.
Fucking, what else? I don't know if there's anything else in development, at least in the Activision Blizzard department. At least shit that we know of.
Nah, not that I know of. Everything else is kind of under wraps for real.
Based on all these games that we know these boys had before these Microsoft purchase,
woo,
the kind of caliber of games that we might get in the future look kind of cool.
Right.
Look kind of cool. So hopefully we got the same kind of caliber of development that we've had all the way up to this point. Especially from the Activision side, because Blizzard been quiet for a little bit. Besides Overwatch, they've been quiet for a good bit. So who knows? Maybe they'll come out of silence under this new Microsoft ownership. Because of course, Microsoft is giving them the same deal they give everybody, all the other studios that they give. You know what I'm saying? You got access to more money, more you know, resources. So who knows? Who fucking knows? But goddamn, is that purchase crazy?
No, it's crazy. It's insane. But also, shout out to them for doing that.
Nah, for sure. I'm telling you, every other week, getting the Xbox Series X looks better and better, bro.
It really does. And
I'm
I'm a diehard PlayStation fan, and Xbox will never enter my home if it belongs to me.
But I'm telling you.
But they doing what need to be done. They giving y'all what y'all been asking for. Good for y'all, because that doesn't happen a lot.
Like I said before, for me, I'm just a fan of video games. I've owned both sides. I've had a lot of fun on both sides, and I'm really just with the side that's the best for the consumer. Like I said, when it comes to Xbox Game Pass, when it comes to all these studios they've been purchasing, when it comes to just a lot of the moves Microsoft has been doing lately, if you ask me, I'm saying go on Xbox. If you can only buy one, of course, at the end of the day, you know, get the ones that your friends are getting. You know what I'm saying? That way it stops any possibility of y'all being, you know, console locked and not be able to play with your friends. But if it's one of those things where your friends are getting whichever, or they have both, you want one to start off with, we go on Xbox. Go Xbox. The best bang for your buck for sure. On Game Pass alone, let alone all the other shit. But shit, speaking of new games, this one came out of fucking nowhere. Not gonna lie to y'all. You still watching the stream in the court, twin?
Give me just a second. I'm coming back.
Indeed. Take your time. But
we here.
This came out of nowhere. I don't think anybody expected it. I'm still baffled by it because I really don't know who asked for it. But then again,
right,
being that it's coming out of the camp that it's coming out of, it's gonna be interesting to see where it goes from. For folks who don't know what I'm talking about, for my Hero fans and my Battle Royale fans, there's a My Hero Academia Battle Royale coming out called Ultra Rumble.
Kinda don't want that.
I mean, on paper it sounds.
I don't want that.
And coming from Bandai Namco, so you know it's an official anime game developer.
Still don't want it.
I mean, it's free.
Cause like, what about? That scares me.
That is free to play.
It's everything surrounding it is My Hero Battle
Bro.
Royale.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay, is Bandai, which means it should be good, but it's still a battle royale.
Right.
And I'm like, battle royale automatically for me mean like it's free, but like all these other things, like it don't match.
But yeah, y'all. Recently, they came out with this My Hero Battle Royale. At least information. It hasn't been out yet. We're looking at 24 players, 3-man squads. Of course, the regular things you expect from a battle royale, free to play. So you know you gotta expect the battle pass coming.
Of course, that's another thing. What the fuck they gonna put in there other than skins?
I mean, if they go and you know, I'll put this gameplay footage in the background as we talk about it, of course, for the folks. I don't know what we're talking about, but we'll go over some of the things as they pop up on screen here. Like I said, 24 players, 3-man squads. Of course, you could revive. I don't know if there's a thing when someone gets thirsted that you can bring your teammates back. I haven't seen anything like that, at least in the gameplay footage. But what you can do is kind of like Fortnite, to where you can pick up your knocked teammates and put them on your back, so you can be mobile and not be stuck just being knocked. As well as one good thing is, I fuck with this, in the waiting lobby you can run around and test out like your abilities and shit like that. Of course, see, I know it's My Hero, so we're talking about your quirks. You know, we see emote wheels, so I'm guessing there's gonna be more emotes coming out because that wheel was empty, as you can see. So I'm guessing there's gonna be more emotes and stuff like that coming out. I'm expecting those to come in the battle pass.
Got a lot of Fortnite elements. Okay.
If there's anything like One's Justice and One's Justice 2, the customization in those games was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of customization options based on, you know, a lot of the, you know, gear that many of the characters in the My Hero universe has and stuff like that. You can mix and match them on top of your favorite character that you like using and shit like that. So it came up with a lot of unique costume ideas and shit online. You can be very unique, for real. So hopefully it's in the same vein as this. And as you can see, the map is not crazy big. It's only 20. It's only 8 teams, only 8 trios that you're fighting. But as well as you can see, I think the map is based on the provisional license exam arena. For folks who remember that, when they're going for the hero license, that arena. For folks who watched the anime or read the manga.
I thought this was I was like, what? This looks familiar.
Yeah, for sure. Because when I first peeped it, because I didn't watch it fully at the time, I thought it was the USJ incident area, but not really. From what I've seen from what other people have talked about, they're considered more of the provisional license arena. Who knows? Maybe I might still be right too. Either way, from what I've seen, it doesn't seem like there's any story elements for real. It's kind of just My Hero and it's a battle royale. And as you can see, those little cards with pictures on them, as you know, this is My Hero, so it ain't gonna be no weapons.
Right.
Those cards are quirk upgrades. So as you can see in the bottom right, everybody has 3 moves that you can do. The one is projectile. I think I'm pretty sure one is melee or one is movement. Is movement or melee, one of the two. And you have a special move. And those little picture cards you've seen, they upgrade those abilities. It looks like the max is level 10 from what I've seen. So of course, as you know, stuff like that when it comes to the Z upgrades, you know, they become stronger. And of course you see some animation differences or maybe some other, you know, features added on. Like for the homie Deku, I think his Detroit Smash? That's the projectile?
Yeah.
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it's Detroit Smash. His Detroit Smash gets more projectiles. Because as you can see right now at level 1 it's 8. I think it goes up to it goes up to 10 as far as the ammo is concerned when it's level 6, which you'll see later in the video, which is like a half-hour presentation. I'll have it linked down below as well as a trailer if y'all want to check it out, because I don't think we're gonna watch the whole thing. I might just skip around and stuff like that while we talk about it. But of course, like I said, I have the link down in the description for my folks who want to check it out in full and check it out for yourselves and make your own opinions of it. Get the boy Bakugo.
Yeah.
Like I said, those abilities you get upgraded, as well as obviously this game doesn't have shields, so you're dealing with health and the stamina bar. So from what I've seen is the more that you use like the projectile and movement moves and stuff like that to take away from your stamina bar, which is the low blue bar on top of the green right there, which I think we're about to see it too, which is a problem what a lot of people have been saying that they're scared of, is how disjointed and weird and delayed that the melee combat in here is set up to be. So you about to see it. There's a part in here that Bakugo fights Mount Lady, and it looks mad weird. It looks like fucking Bakugo is in Sage mode and punching ass with time delayed punches like Naruto did the fucking pain, all kinds of shit.
This run is crazy.
Oh,
these runs are nuts. This look like season 3 Wraith run.
I'm dead. I mean, for folks who've played or seen anybody play One's Justice and One Justice 2, there's a lot of stuff from those games in here. Like a lot of the way that some of the characters run are from there. So like a YouTuber that I watch, shout out to Globeku, he brought up, it seems like there's a lot of resources from those games that they brought and put into this game. And that's them showing up the whole leveling up thing. As you can see, it's not in English, obviously, which is another thing that we have to watch out for. They haven't announced it for the West yet,
which means we probably won't get it.
We probably won't get it. We don't know. But then again, as big as My Hero is, it's not as big as Demon Slayer is these days. But
Fact.
Demon Slayer came to the West, so I don't see why My Hero wouldn't come to the West either. As well as it's a free-to-play game that's going to be on all platforms. We're talking PlayStation, Xbox, Switch, and PC. I don't know if it's coming to mobile. I didn't hear anything about mobile. But pretty much everything else. Was you seen that? See what I'm talking about? Let me rewind it real quick. That whole exchange
sick
looked completely delayed, disjointed, and weird. Which, this is an early build of the game. Look at this. See how she gets hits way after?
Right.
Like I'm pretty sure she got knocked by the first combo, but he still let out 2 more. He let out 2 more
on her ass,
which is crazy to me.
But also, that could possibly be because of the delay.
Yeah,
you don't know if they registering or not. That's sick.
Like I said, it's an early build, so we all praying that it gets fixed with the later builds and stuff. By the time they do maybe an open beta, hopefully an open beta in the West. But from what I've heard so far, it's just a closed beta coming up, and that's him drinking that stamina drink or whatnot. It looks like, I think those are the only 2 healables. I think there's like a health jar drink or whatever the case is, as well as a little stamina drink. Then again, there's something later as well. I don't know if it's an ability or an item that I seen that Bakugo uses that's like an area heal. It was like just a green aura put around the whole area. He used it to help heal himself and All Might. So maybe that's gonna be some items, which is gonna be interesting. What else is there? Terrible aim, Bakugo. But fucking
no.
That move fire. That move is fire, no pun intended. But, and one reason I said that, I'm pretty sure this is has nothing to do with story, which that's interesting right there. Environmental interactions, the fact that you actually set that tree on fire, who knows? It may set up plays and shit. You never know. Niggas want to hide behind a tree, set that bitch on fire, and let that tree burn that bitch alive.
Hey,
you never know.
You know?
Sometimes that's all you have to do. You ain't got to do the work yourself.
Could be
good. There's actual separate level up cards too that you can find that work for anybody. So that I expected. I think they about to showcase the health potions and shit, and the fact that you can drop items and stuff for folks. They also have bad backpacks in this game, which I guess is just to help carry more, court cards,
more items and whatnot.
Which it doesn't seem like there's a whole bunch of items for real that's different. So, I mean, I guess, I assume.
Interesting.
But
look at this walk.
But yeah, the walk is weird.
The walk is nuts for real.
Like I said, since this is an early build, I'm just putting the blame of everything to look weird on the fact that it's an early build. Now, if they announce a release date and it's like a month away, and we come back to this and nothing changed, oh boy.
Nerve. I'm gonna be okay if we don't get it over here. I'm not gonna hold you.
Oh boy. Also, as you can see, we got ping systems, so shout out to Apex for changing the game forever.
Yeah.
So you can tell Bandai is paying attention and shit. Like, I think the only special we're really seeing is Mount Ladies, which you'll see sooner or later. Well, looks kind of crazy. I don't know if she takes more damage when she's in her ultimate, and if you know Mount Lady, like Mount Lady, obviously her ultimate is when she become a fucking skyscraper type giant and shit.
Sucks.
And I think it's in this battle.
Damn.
When that circle gets small, she dropped that ultimate. Herself take up like 60% of the range.
Oh nah.
And she running around just stomping on folk.
Nah.
So I'm like, I think the way to counteract that, I'm thinking she does maybe less damage. She don't do a crazy amount of damage, or I'm guessing the melee.
It gotta be a direct hit from her, I'm guessing.
Maybe.
Because ain't no way you just out here, your ultimate is that's it. You just get big and motherfuckers, it's raps.
Yeah. So I'm guessing melee in general probably doesn't do a whole bunch of damage. Probably if you hit a solid 3-hit or 5-hit combo, that you do some decent damage for real. Oh, but I'm waiting to see what else we hear about this game, because like I said, no one expected it at all. And of course, if I'm basing this off of the trailer as well as this gameplay footage, who's coming to this game or seems playable at the moment? Of course, a side note, there could be a situation to where some of these characters end up being like, NPCs in the game or DLCs. But I wouldn't think you'd be pretty ballsy
DLCs,
to
NPCs.
I was like, it's pretty ballsy to introduce a character in the early build and say, nah, they don't come out for another year. You gotta pay for that nigga.
Them niggas said they on they Street Fighter, they on they Tekken.
Oh my lord, I hate the fact that they did that shit, bro. It's ridiculous. It's so stupid.
They on their Street Fighter, they on their Tekken. You feel me?
Based on this footage and the trailer, what we looking at as far as characters are concerned so far, we don't know if they're announced, we don't know if they're playable, but as far as who's in the game, we see Deku, we seen Bakugo, we seen All Might, Todoroki, you have Dabi, Mount Lady, Shigaraki, Cementos, Ochako.
Twice, I think I just saw.
Suyu is in here, or Froppy, as most of us call her. Toga's in here, Mr. Compress as well. So I'm interested to see who else they bring. I'm assuming they're mostly gonna bring in characters that make sense as far as being able to use some kind of projectile.
Right.
That's what I'm assuming. So I'm pretty sure Kaminari is gonna be in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Our homie Red Riot is probably not gonna be in here. You see what I'm saying? You see her, right? Circle getting small. Now she wreaking havoc. She running around.
Oh my god.
Oh, bro.
My god.
Look at her. Look at her.
Jesus.
Low sweep kick, bro. That's why I'm like, I hope. There's 2 of them in there, bro.
Oh, nah.
So I'm assuming either she takes more damage or it's a very short time limit on it. It's going to be something. It has to be something.
Jesus
Because this right here is wreaking havoc in late circles.
That's crazy, dude.
It's wreaking havoc on late
Nah, that's
circles.
crazy.
But as you can see, you can pick up a knocked teammate and stuff like that. Of course, move them, res them, and all kinds of stuff like that. That looks terrible.
Crazy,
Here's that area
dude.
heal I was talking about. which I don't know if that's an ability. I don't know if that's an item or whatever the case is, or even a mechanic. I don't even know. But and you've seen the cracked floor just now, so you know Shigaraki. There you go.
Facts.
There you go. But I mean, who else? We might see. What's my man's name? Overhaul.
You think we're gonna get some fat gum?
Fat gum? I don't know. That's the thing, because it looks like everybody has a projectile move. So I don't know if they're gonna refrain from putting heroes in that don't have any projectile, or whatever the case is. But then again, that's a lie, because we have Froppy. Froppy doesn't have really any projectiles,
right? Except for like her tongue.
But unless they consider her tongue, yeah.
That's like, you know, but that's really it.
So I don't know. I really
Chaco's
don't know.
here.
But you know, Chaco had that moment where she was throwing around pieces of the building and shit. And they when it comes to like One's Justice too, that's her projectile move too.
Got it.
She just pulling up like that actual building piece out the ground and throwing them joints. So the only thing that's confusing is, as far as the projectile is concerned, is the fact that Mount Lady's in here. I don't know nothing about Mount Lady that says
that's
projectile.
what I'm saying. Like, that's another reason why I was like, you think we gonna get like some fat gum or something? Because we have
to at that point. If Mount Lady's here, fat gum is gonna have to be here.
Shit, I know some Hawk, something. He got a projectile at least.
Look at her.
Look at this big here.
She just running the lap in this little circle, bro.
She
really
just in here knocking shit over. Like,
bro, this is crazy.
Sick.
She just dropped the knee on my man All Might. Crazy.
So sick, bro.
That's wild. Also, I don't know how the situation is working when it comes to your whole team being knocked, because it seems like everybody was still alive when the whole team was down. So I don't know how.
Right.
I don't know if there's a little
self-revive you can do or something.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a self-revive item, or if there's a mechanic to where if it's later in the circle you get a chance to self-revive or something. I have no idea. But I don't, like I said, it's refining the gameplay, man. It's refining the gameplay, trying to see who they bring in and what the rest of the game is going to be. Because I'm assuming there's going to be more maps, which we're expecting is more areas that we've seen from the anime, of course. So probably more cities and shit like that. Probably like all the maps we've ever seen in One's Justice and One's Justice 2 is probably going to make it into a battle round map in here.
Interesting.
That's what I'm assuming. As well as, I wonder if there's going to be different types of characters too. Like the I can't remember his name right now, but you know the top hero with the guns.
Yes.
Him. I wonder if they're gonna give him range on his projectile moves, or as well as if people who are more melee based gonna have stronger melee attack moves and shit like that. As you seen, All Might still got his little tornado punch shit.
Right.
So I'm assuming, depending on the character, if they're gonna have their own unique gimmicks when it comes to it, then you can start talking like, you know, comps and all that kinds of stuff.
We shall see.
One melee specialist or some shit like that, and that ends up being the meta and shit like that. It's how it goes when it comes to BRs and stuff like that. At least ones that have, you know, different layers when it comes to the characters and stuff like that. You don't really need that when it comes to Fortnite, but we'll see. We're gonna see what happens. I'm interested to see what goes on when it comes to this game. We're gonna keep our ears to the streets, of course. We gonna see, man. We gonna see. I didn't ask for this. I didn't know I needed it, but the fact that it's free to play.
Anybody asked for it.
The fact that it's free to play, I have no problem trying it. That's for sure, because it's free. There's no harm in trying it.
Facts.
So hopefully it comes to the West. Like I said, as of right now, there's only been a Japan only closed beta announced. So we gonna see. If I'm basing it off of what we've seen so far, meh. I'm like,
Facts.
meh.
I'm like,
Like I said, it's one of those meh games.
Trying to boost it up with what they can put in it, but at the same time, like,
yeah, I'm gonna have to see the final product.
But it's early. It's early. Like we said, it's early.
It's very early. We're gonna see what happens, bro. We're gonna see what happens. And of course, your favorite section.
Yeah, we got some nummies, and I have some opinions. Okay.
Shit.
So Oreo is turning 110 this year, y'all. You know, shout out to Milk's favorite cookie. Okay, Oreo is turning 110, which means obviously they're giving us another flavor. So that's 3 flavors since the year done started. They on a roll for real.
Oh, they just out here trying shit out there in the lab.
Facts. Is this flavor anything out the blue? Anything too crazy? Anything like that? No, it's not.
Yeah, it's not new. But
it's just chocolate confetti cake. It's a milk chocolate Oreo cookie instead of the traditional dark chocolate like we don't always got in every traditional Oreo cookie. But they're also bringing back their confetti flavored filling, which I am personally a fan of.
I never had it. I'm not gonna lie.
On top of a chocolate cake filling, so we got a double stuff technically. Now they're not in stores at the moment, but they will be available as of January 31st, so in a couple days, Sunday if I'm not mistaken, Sunday or Monday. But you can get it on pre-sale on the website, on Oreo's official website, for like $5.
Hey, shit.
And I haven't bought my own Oreos in a while, but I'm pretty sure that's not hella high for like a whole ass pack of Oreos.
Not at all.
Yeah, chocolate confetti cake Oreos. It don't sound super crazy. It actually sounds quite palatable because you know the last couple Oreo flavors they've been reaching for the sweetness lately, like a lot. The flavors I announced earlier in the month, they weren't that bad. Like I said, I would be, if I can find them, I'm gonna try them. This I'm fucking with this. I'm not gonna go out my way to look for it. If I see it, I'm gonna pick it up though.
I'm against it.
Because I love funfetti and I trust Oreo when it comes to funfetti flavored items, simply because their birthday cake Oreo isn't super insanely sweet. It's actually really good.
I believe it. And it takes a lot to kind of really fuck up confetti or birthday cake.
Right. Unless it's like hella sweet. Like that's it. But you know, Oreo likes to balance out its flavors, considering when it has a basic flavor like that, simply because like I said, the traditional Oreo cookie is dark chocolate, and that's what really mellows out. Like if you the type of person to twist and eat your Oreos, you know how sweet that frosting is. But you know, the dark chocolate in that cookie definitely mellows that out a little bit.
Right.
So January 31st, y'all will be able to try Oreo's new birthday flavor, and you know, wish Oreo a happy birthday.
Yeah.
Now,
happy birthday, Oreo.
I got some food opinions for y'all. Okay.
Oh, shit.
And if you don't know me, if you haven't been on the cast that long, I am a chef. I cook for a living when I'm not here spewing my thoughts, when I'm not on my channel also spewing my thoughts, but also cooking top-notch food, or when I'm not selling cookies, buy some. I cook for a living. It's what I love to do. I went to school for it. I'm a classically trained chef in both French and Italian, and a classically trained pastry chef in both French and New American. I'm also a molecular gastronomist by trade. But
sheesh.
For those of you who don't know what that means, I cook for a living. It is what it is, which means when you go to a restaurant, I'm the one who make it look all nice and pretty, and you know, make it look like the picture. That's me. I do that for you.
So I was blessed with the chance back in October to try some of her cooking, especially her desserts, y'all. I'd be lying to y'all if I told you I can't forget the taste of that cake. I need some more sooner or later.
It was such a simple cake,
bro.
That's why I fuck with y'all.
And bro, I've leaned towards I'm being more of a pie man these days because I don't have the same sweet tooth I used to. Like I was a kid that used to be able to eat half a birthday cake by himself because I just love cake like that. But these days,
pie is one of my favorite. Pie is my favorite thing to make. It is. I love making pie. It's my favorite thing. I became more of a
pie man over the years, but it's something about that cake she made, y'all.
We might start selling pies soon. I don't know. But anywho,
don't play with me.
After, I'm so serious.
You don't make the community mad at me again.
As far as the pandemic has gone, everybody done picked up a new hobby. We were all inside for a year and a half, depending on where you were.
Indeed.
So everybody was picking up a new hobby. And some of y'all started cooking.
No.
Because a lot of you can't. Because a lot of you couldn't, and I say can't because some of you still can't. Now, when I say that, I don't mean you out here burning a cup of water. I don't mean that at all. What I mean is you found a simple thing, something that you can put anything into and tweak the flavors a little bit, and now all of a sudden you think you can cook. I'm talking to you, Alfredo Warriors. I'm talking to y'all. To y'all, okay? I'm talking to y'all. It's a difference. If that's your favorite meal, that's fine. But stop it. Y'all done learn how to make fresh Alfredo sauce because could none of us go to the store, and y'all done lost your fucking minds, okay? Alfredo sauce ain't hard. I was trying to figure out why the fuck y'all were eating it out of the jar to begin with, because it's not hard. It's cheese, cream, milk, pepper. That's it. That's it. You don't need salt because it's salt in your pasta water. Oh, y'all didn't know that, huh? Anyway. Stop. You gotta stop. Because let me tell y'all what I am tired of seeing. This ain't even from a professional standpoint. This is from somebody who knows how to cook more than one thing. Okay? I am tired of seeing the following things. Alfredo as a whole. Stop it. Stop. Alfredo this, Alfredo that, all that. But since we have Alfredo and it's its own subcategory, stop putting everything in your fucking Alfredo. Why the fuck are you putting every protein? Why you got shrimp, chicken, and steak in your shit?
Ew, what? All three of them?
And y'all be
simultaneously?
All three of them. Shrimp be overcooked like fuck, and yes, I can tell that just by looking at it. Steak be overcooked like fuck. Yes, I can tell that just by looking at it. And I know your chicken dry because you baking it. You're baking it instead of putting it in a pan. Also, the pieces of chicken be thick as hell. So I also know it's dry. But you know how you can cover that up? You put it in this thick ass Alfredo sauce. So you smart. And then you want to throw some spinach in it to make it look nice.
Oh, Lord.
And if you fancy, you'll throw some broccoli in there. Sometimes you throw both. Huh? These Alfredos be crazy. These Alfredos be crazy. And I'm a keep that in mind because I mentioned the pandemic earlier. And keep that in mind. Okay? But this is what I'm tired of seeing. Alfredo. Cajun everything.
Oh, no.
I'm tired. Cajun honey butter, Cajun Alfredo, Cajun this, Cajun stop.
Damn, y'all's out here taking freedoms with Cajun?
Bro. And you know what got y'all on that Cajun shit? Everybody and their mommy eat seafood boils all of a sudden. Cajun everything. Y'all want to make everything into a cheesecake now.
Oh. Don't mess with my cheesecake, please.
Y'all want to make everything into a cheesecake. Now I have a lovely friend of mine. Shout out to PJ. It's where I get my lovely press-ons from her at Pressed On Purpose on Instagram. Get into it. Get pressed by P, babe. But
we do be trying to push feet.
She has made it her business to when she sees something on Instagram that is horrendous when it comes to food, she want to send it to me. And she sent me a man that called himself making a no-bake oatmeal cream pie cheesecake. Now, mind you, when it comes to cheesecake, I'm a purist. It got to be baked. I'll give you a no bake if you ask for it, but I'm not gonna make one. If I tell you I'm making cheesecake, it's gonna get put in the oven, babe. And that is also because I'm tired of seeing no bake fucking cheesecakes. I'm tired of seeing y'all put 4 flavors in a pan that don't match.
Yeah, y'all playing 4 corners.
I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm tired of seeing it. I'm so tired. I really saw one, and it was birthday cake in one corner, strawberry cheesecake crunch in another corner, key lime in another corner, and regular, I want to say, in another corner.
That don't sound correct.
And all y'all on Twitter were going insane, told oh my God, the middle piece gonna fuck your stomach up and probably be nasty.
Hell yeah, because I'm like, why all these shits touching?
Flavors don't match, but because it looked good, y'all want to eat it. Y'all making me peek my mic over here, bruh. Oh my God. So there's that. And we're gonna get back to that cheesecake, because I gotta tell y'all, no bake cheesecakes, Cajun everything. Why the fuck are y'all frying salmon? Why? Why? I saw a video on TikTok and I thought it was drumstick. I thought it was the most perfect drumstick I've ever seen. And then they broke it and it was a piece of salmon. I said, let me tell you something. If you give me a piece of meat and it looked like that, I'm gonna bite into it expecting chicken. Also, it had Cajun honey butter on top of it. I was violently angry at this video. Violently angry, okay? You give me a piece of salmon that looked like a drumstick, I'ma eat it. I'm gonna eat it because it looked good. But stop doing that. I'm gonna eat it and I'm gonna beat your ass afterwards. Because why would you do that? Everything is not meant to be cooked every way. Y'all saw one person do one thing and y'all ran with it. Stop. Stop it. Bro. And now we are coming back to the point I made earlier. For the pandemic, everybody wanted to pick up a hobby. Everybody wanted to pick up a side hustle. First, it was plants. And I love that for y'all. Fresh air. Heal the earth. All that. It helped me pick plants back up. I got some succulents in my window in the kitchen. They're thriving. I had to kill my green onions because, it was just time for them to go. I'm gonna get some new ones soon. But, get your plants. It bring you inner peace. It help you take care of something other than yourself. Even if it's low maintenance, like a succulent, it still need to be dusted. It still need to be watered. It still need light. It still need air. Everybody was getting into plants for a little bit.
Yeah, fire foliage, nigga.
And then y'all realize, I need to eat. I'm in the house all the time. Might as well experiment. Okay, cool. Now everybody and their mama want to bake. That was annoying as hell, because that's what I do for a living, and y'all was making all the stores run out of shit, and I had to close shop for 3 months. Horse. So there's that. Then everybody want to bake bread. I said, okay, I don't bake bread that much. I make bread when I want bread. Yeah, y'all want to bake bread? Go ahead. I don't need yeast like that, because I buy yeast like 60 at a time, because it's only like $5. I stay with yeast in my house.
Everybody became yeast beasts. Oh,
yeah,
Lord.
Listen, I went to Walmart like 3 months in a row and there wasn't no fucking yeast. Go off. Then everybody wanted to start knitting. Okay, go crazy. I started back for a little bit. Did I make anything? No, because I kept fucking my stitches up. Y'all better than me. Then everybody wanted to do their nails. Okay, cool. Y'all were fucking me and my friends' side businesses up. Okay. Des couldn't knit. PJ couldn't find no nail supplies. I couldn't bake. What's up with y'all? But who the fuck am I? Then everybody wanted to start cooking, which means everybody wanted to start selling plates.
Oh yeah.
Now let me tell y'all about y'all asses real quick, okay?
I forgot.
And this is for the people that buy the shit too. If you call yourself making that horrendous ass Alfredo I talked about earlier,
and then sell it,
with a side of frozen ass garlic bread,
no,
and you got the nerve to be selling that shit as a plate for $20 a piece, I'm beating your ass. I'm beating your ass for selling it, beating your ass for buying it. Because y'all are selling shit. Y'all are selling shit and sprinkling parsley on top of it and making it seem like it's this top-notch ass meal. Now, if you're selling me some shit that'll take forever for me to make, you selling me a soul food plate, I'll do that. Because collard greens and mac and cheese take a day in itself. You got greens, mac and cheese, and yams on one plate. I gotta start cooking that shit at like 8 in the morning in order for it to be done when I want it to be done. With every side, with every meat, I'll buy that. But the pasta plates that y'all charging $25 for? No.
And you ain't with the harlot bread?
Please, these wing plates that y'all charging the same price for? No.
You ain't fucking with the wing-a-ding-ding plates, bro.
No. Absolutely not. And now, the no-bake cheesecakes that have me ready to knock on y'all front doors? No. Because no-bake cheesecake is so easy. Jell-O pudding makes a no-bake cheesecake base. That lets you know how easy the shit is. Let me tell y'all about this oatmeal cream pie monstrosity that has been sitting in my inbox, okay?
Oh, Lord.
Now, he did oatmeal cream pies for the crust. Okay. All right, cool. You know, you press them together, chilled it for a little bit, make sure they held their shape. All right, cool. I'm fucking with it. You got me. You lost me immediately afterwards. Now, we all know cheesecake, you need cream cheese. Right. You need a little bit of vanilla. It wasn't a little bit. It was like 3 tablespoons, but he put something in there. You need sugar. Not that much, but you need sugar. So we off rip. We got the baseline stuff. Way too much of it. We got the baseline stuff. Now for a no bake, all you need is a stabilizer. Hence why Jell-O knew what they were doing, and they made a mix for it. Put some unflavored gelatin in it. It'll hold its shape. Chill it for a little bit. Flash freeze it. It'll hold its shape. Okay? He said, no, I'm not going to do that.
Damn.
You know what I'm going to do?
Out here moving like Bambi.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add some more sweet shit to this already sweet ass item. I'm going to put a can of sweetened condensed milk in it.
Ew.
And then I'm going to turn around and also add an entire jar of fluff.
Wow, okay.
And I'm going to fold that together and I'm going to put that in here. Now your stabilizer is that fluff because it's gelatin. Why you put that milk in there? Why you put that fluff in there when you could have just added unflavored gelatin? Why you did that? For you to then take a slice of it and that shit still holding on for dear life because it's so sweet, it's gonna fall apart because it's that fucking soft. I was violently angry. Y'all be making me violently angry, bruh. Looking at this damn, I was pissed. Pissed. And PJ thought that shit was so funny to the point where she made it her business to send me these videos now. She sent me another video of a woman making ceviche with pre-cooked shrimp.
Oh.
Why are you using frozen cocktail shrimp to make ceviche? Why the shrimp cooked already? The whole point of it being ceviche is for the acid to cook it. So you telling me you just got acid soaked pre-cooked cocktail shrimp? And this shit mostly juice because you done used 6 lemons and 4 limes, bitch.
Unfortunate.
Like, what y'all doing in the kitchen? What are y'all doing? I'm so happy that everybody want to learn how to cook because it's a basic skill. Men, women, and everybody in between alike. Everybody want to know how to cook now. I love that. I love that my fellow chefs, classically trained or not, are comfortable enough to put their food out on the internet now. Because sometimes you don't want to cook for the next nigga for the rest of your life. I'm not finna you for that much longer. So you want to open your own business. You want to start your own little side hustle while you're funding your own thing because cooking is not cheap. Food ain't cheap. Food prices are sky high. And when you want good quality, if you don't know nobody, you're going to have to pay for it until you do.
True.
And you can't get everything fresh. You don't want everything fresh if it's not in season, because it's going to be a waste of money. Okay? So in order to get what you need, you got to pay what you need. And that's okay, because I love my craft. So I'm finna do that. And I'm glad we all feel comfortable enough to put our shit online. However, some of you shouldn't feel comfortable enough to put your shit online. Okay to just wash dishes. It's okay. It is okay. It's okay to just wash dishes. It's okay to know how to make simple shit. Everybody don't need to know how to make shit that's over extravagant. Everybody don't need to know how to make shit like me, like us, like, you know, everybody don't need to know how to do that. Everybody don't need to know how to do that. And I'm tired of y'all thinking y'all do. You don't. Sometimes you just need to be able to feed yourself. Now, if you want to get fancy one night, go ahead and make that pineapple, cilantro, lime rice chicken bowl that you saw on Pinterest. Follow the fucking directions, though. You don't need to be remixing a damn thing until you're secure. And y'all are doing the exact opposite. Y'all said you can remix with the spices, but that's it. That's it. Other than that, you need to be following directions unless you made it up yourself. Okay? Now, if you doing pasta, you put whatever the fuck you want in your pasta. Red sauce, white sauce, olive oil, ravioli, whatever the fuck you want to do. Because it's pasta. You fuck up pasta, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. Alfredo warriors. But at the end of the day, know your limits. Top-notch cooking ain't meant for everybody, okay? It's not.
Oh, man.
It's not, and it never was. So I need to know why. I need somebody in the comments, and we can argue till the sun go down. I don't care. I need one of y'all in the comments to tell me why y'all feel the need to make everything you put on a plate look extra. For those of y'all who sell plates, would you pay that much for that? Because remember, you're not just selling the portion. Y'all think making these big ass portions is what no, you're not just selling a portion. You're selling the food. You know how mad I be? You know that feeling when you spend $20 on a plate and it's nasty? It's just a whole bunch of it, but it's nasty.
Right.
Like, I'd rather spend $10 on a small bite that I know gonna be good versus on some shit that fooled me because it looked good and it's nasty. It's bland.
Because now you gotta sit down and look at the other $19.98
that I wasted. That I wasted. Because I'm gonna give y'all this. I'm not talking shit. I'm talking what I know. Also, I don't eat Alfredo. But guess what? I don't eat Alfredo. I fucking hate it. Okay? Why? Because my mother is an Alfredo warrior. Oh. But she done got better. Okay? She done got better. She made Parmesan chicken sliders last night. Them bitches slap. I ate some. Them bitches was good as fuck. Okay? She doing her thing. She gonna make some more tomorrow. She said she want to do cheeseburger ones. I said, okay, you want a slider kick now? Fuck me up. So fuck me up, you know. I'm gonna tell you if it's good or not. You know I'm gonna tell you if it's good or not. Cause every time I get something to eat every time I eat something that she cooked, take that shit up in my room. You sitting on the couch. As soon as I walk by you, it's good. Yep, I'm eating it, ain't I? I'm not gonna fucking this shit up. I'm eating it, ain't I? It's not just because I'm hungry, because I could have ate at work, but I didn't. I tried, even though I don't fucking like Alfredo. I tried it. Tried one of these plates y'all be selling, and I went for the whole ordeal. Okay, she was selling. That's why I gave that description. Cajun shrimp, steak, chicken, spinach, broccoli Alfredo. She sure the fuck was. She had 2 sides of garlic bread, frozen. Like, fuck, I could tell by the picture.
2 sides of harlot bread.
2 sides. Like, I don't know if the cheese was frozen. I don't know if the cheese was on there originally, but it also had cheese on there. And the cheese gave me a little bit of pull, so I feel like she added that. Fuck me up, sis. Now is what I said when I ate that bread. Now, we all know what a to-go plate look like. We all know what a styrofoam to-go plate look like. She gave me a black styrofoam to-go plate.
Not a to-hell plate.
Right. With the pockets in it. This 3-compartment to-go plate. Full of Alfredo. That's all that was in there. My garlic bread was wrapped up, put on top of the box. I said, well, goddamn. The box was hefty.
Damn.
Hefty.
She thought you really was gonna love it, boy. She thought you really was gonna love it.
That plate was $21. And I gave it away. I had 2 bites. And I made sure to get everything. I didn't taste the damn thing except whatever meat I had in that particular bite.
Oh, Lord.
Because y'all done put all this seasoning in here, right?
It don't taste like nothing. You put everybody in that bitch and nobody stayed. Nothing.
Because y'all do know dairy mutes whatever flavor you put in there, right? Which means if you don't go heavy-handed, you might think you being heavy-handed, you're not. Because however heavy-handed you were, as soon as you put that shit in that sauce, that shit go real, that shit get real whisper-like. So if you don't season your sauce, along with everything else you put in there, you taste nothing. Nothing. And I didn't taste a damn thing. Listen, I had 2 bites and both my garlic breads, right? One of them garlic breads I ate naked. The other one, I dipped it in the sauce.
Right, you should.
Not a damn thing.
Damn, son.
You want to know how I know majority, if not all of that shit tastes like that? Because it all looked the same. I don't know who the fuck gave y'all the recipe. It might be give or take a vegetable, give or take a meat, but everybody doing it. Everybody doing it. And because y'all love Alfredo so much, y'all are used to that shit tasting like that. I came in that shit with an open mind, knowing I don't like this shit, but I know what it's supposed to taste like. I know what it should taste like. And if it tastes how it's supposed to taste, I'ma eat it. Even though I don't fuck with Alfredo.
Right.
No.
Not this time.
Never.
Oh.
So, with that being said, stop it.
Get some
as far as the black community go, I'm talking to y'all now. Peach cobbler, whatever the fuck, put it down.
Oh.
Henny and everything, put it down.
Oh, Lord.
Cajun honey butter on everything, put it down. Put it the fuck down. Whatever the fuck in an egg roll, put it down. Put it the fuck down. Making everything in a selling everything as a pan, whatever the fuck, put it down. It's not a seafood boil, I don't want to fucking see it. Put it the fuck down. Cause I really saw a bitch selling breakfast pans. And this looked like some shit that should be separated on a plate. Why you got grits, mind you, grits, right?
Mm-hmm.
In one corner, eggs in another corner. I don't eat scrambled eggs, but I know what overcooked scrambled eggs look like, and them bitches was burnt. Okay.
Oh damn.
With the sausage and the bacon and the French toast and the pancakes and the waffles. This is all in one pan. You lost me when you put grits in the corner. Grits are runny, or they should be, and if they're not, I mean they thick, and I'm not eating them. Cheesy or not, bitch. Why you put all this in that pan? And have the nerve to charge a bitch $70 for it. Almost commented and said, you must have lost your rabid ass mind. But guess what? I didn't. Because there was one too many motherfuckers up underneath that post asking me where they could get one. I had to leave. Y'all are killing me.
Damn, son.
Y'all are killing me. When people ask me why I don't sell plates, I tell them, A, why the fuck would I do that? Look where I live at. Everybody in Atlanta sell plates, or they know somebody, if not multiple somebodies, that sell plates.
Right.
And you know why they're doing so well? Because B, they know somebody. I don't know nobody up here, and I plan on keeping it that way. If we're not related, I don't know you. If you're not a friend of one of my exes, I don't know you. And that's okay. That is okay. I got
True.
2 friends up here. 2. And I met both of them at work. I don't know nobody up here. In order to get a side business off the ground in Atlanta, you know somebody. I don't know nobody. I'm okay with that.
Need to connect, boy.
Lastly, and you can get offended if you want to, I don't sell nigga food. And if you don't know what I mean by that, I mean overly dressed baby shower Super Bowl party food. Because that's what the fuck it is.
Oh my goodness.
W-Pod.
This is funny. That's funny, bro. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. But yeah, y'all, bro. That's the episode. Probably one of our shorter ones.
Facts to make up for that fucking 5-hour episode from last week.
Yeah, I think we had 145, 146, something like that.
Yeah,
147. Well, 147. Don't matter. Either way. I said short and sweet, somewhat, you know, it is what it is. What you got coming up, Twin? You want to tell the people about?
We gonna be on the channel after this. We doing episode 2 of Batman, so after show is actually going to be in the fridge this week.
There you go, yo. Get into it.
So give me like 10 minutes maybe, and we'll be back.
Take your time, bro. Besides myself, we back to streaming tomorrow, of course, 1 p.m. Eastern. Twitch.tv/SetItTheGamer. So you can come over there if you would like to. I don't know who we playing yet. We'll know what we playing when we get on there. So come through for the surprise. Might continue some R64. I haven't played that in a little bit. Mine won't count. We gonna see. Maybe we'll fuck around and just go checking out shit on the internet. We don't know. We'll see where the vibe takes us. So you want to be part of that? You want to come vibe, chill, all kinds of stuff? Twitch.tv/SetItTheGamer. Go follow the channel if you haven't already. That way you don't miss that 1 p.m. Eastern drop.
Yeah.
So we back on it in full effect when it comes to the grind and shit like that. And y'all know what it is. Hit the link trees in the description. Follow us everywhere. For myself, I know there's gonna be more links there soon because we got new platforms that we're trying to build as well. I found some stuff that might help with some growing the community and shit like that, so I'm gonna look into them and get them shit started too, as well as pay attention, because if not tomorrow, Thursday, we got TikTok coming out. So
indubitably.
So be prepared for that, bro. Follow the boy everywhere. Yeah, I see it right underneath me. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at @SetTheCreator, CED the Creator. Follow Twin over there on Twitter at juicebox_Garcia, as well as the cocky_confectioner on Instagram. And of course, you gotta support Enjoy Confections. It's the only way to enjoy your food. Come on now. So Enjoy Confections on Instagram. You see it right there. And yeah, that's episode 9, y'all, of the Braincast. Smart asses with smart mouths. Anything else left to say, Twin? At all?
Nah, I'll see y'all in the fridge if you're pulling up, and if not, I'll see y'all tomorrow when we open up the kitchen.
Yes, sir. So y'all be easy. Y'all have a good night. And we out. Peace.
Peace.